Welcome back everyone, this is DragonInWhite here and we are playing another session of FF14, but this is actually the third episode I'm recording in this stream. So to the streamers, well, not streamers, to those on the stream, you're still here. To those who are joining us on YouTube, welcome back. So previously we have, what was this? Chapter updates? Oh, okay, that's for this morning, yeah. Sorry, just got distracted by a Discord message. Yeah, so, previously we were exploring the Culinarian class, and we didn't really get very far to it, and I discovered that the Culinarian class required, like, more ingredients and a bit more thought into the materials compared to the other classes. So, but I think this is probably one of the more useful class because its food items give boost to your stats. Not only that, it also gives you EXP bonuses. Okay, so now, since I'm here, and actually I haven't really thought of it, but since we are here, I think let's work on the final gathering class while we are still in Limsa, and yeah, so that we can get fish to cook as culinarians, cause I don't really want to keep buying my ingredients, right? So there we go, fish. Let's look at this. Well, a well-fished... Okay. Well, a well-wishing welcome to you, adventurer friend. You worked your way to the fisherman's bottom. When you want fish for just a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. I set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Yep. Hooray, hooray! Looks like we got a live one. Let me walk you through the life of a fisherman in Limsa Lominsa. Since we're surrounded by the seas, the fishing sites are a fisherman's delight. If you can't fish it here, you can't fish it anywhere. While some of us rope our fish in with rods and reels, the others skim the seabed with nets for creepy crawly critters. You might say we cast a white net. People prattle about our pullers just about everywhere in Limsa. And there's much more I haven't mentioned. We shepherd the ships, preside over the ports, manage the mongers, all while making sure not to leave any adventurers out to sea. I wager you prefer to work alone, so we'll start you off with the rod and reel. Now, you may not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields, but pole fishing positively pulls prettier prizes. And that's the long and short of it. When you're ready for another bite of bait, I'll reel you in before the guildmaster. I like fishing. I fish myself, although I barely catch fishes. I'm not really good at it. But nice and peaceful. I hate to hear you had a change of heart. You haven't, have you? Now this character sounds like a more anxious kind of character. Oh no! I need tackle? Okay, that's a different mechanics, I guess. Spoken truly like a bespoke fisherman. Now, well then, it's time you met the guildmaster. But unfortuitously, I always type that word a lot, but I have troubles trying to keep up the pronunciation of it. And somewhat ironically, our nefarious netmaster is out fishing at the moment. This moment, every moment that is. So Sisipu tends to tend to tasks that requires tending to. And this person repeats words a lot. Oh. Such as deciding whether you sing or swim with our guild. Sisipu is presiding over those pools. Whether you decidedly decide to say hello. She might seem somewhat often-ish, but she's only keeping an eye out for sharks. Be yourself and you have nothing to worry about. What sharks? There are sharks in this pool? Yes, save your breath. I heard every word between you and Mulika. So I know she told you my role here. As she said, Wawalago's supposed to be the guildmaster, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry. So all his works fall to me. There goes the controller again. That includes making sure our new fish aren't shellfish idiots or potential anemones. You passed the first test by not laughing at their awful joke. Now, you only need the right answer to this question. Are you prepared to fish like you never fished before? Yeah. Well, you are smarter than the majority of bottom dwellers that find their way here. Welcome to the guild. Well, now, this wouldn't be much of a guild if we send you to sea with only a pole and a prayer. So I suppose I can spare you a few pearls of wisdom. Nevertheless, you are going to need that pole and prayer, so I can at least provide you with the former. Here you go. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. I'll even throw in these luck worms, since you are not like to get far without bait. The rods we bestow upon our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say they don't cost anything. Once you know what you're doing, you'll probably want a proper one. Rods can be cheap, can be expensive, but they do tend to last for quite a while. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Ready the one I gave you and your lesson can begin. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm actually looking forward to this class because this feels like it's going to be different from the other two gathering class. To fish, change your class to fisher by equipping a rod. If the body is near, the icon will glow. Determine a bait by selecting the bait and check marking the desired item from list. Some bait can only be used in certain location or landing certain fish. Bait and tackle can be harvested, made by disciples of the hands, or purchased. Okay, so who makes bait? Actually, I think I can tell. Wait, let's equip this first. Search for... Well, maybe not this particular one. Okay, so recommended gear. And then I will do a gear set. Create a new set of gear. You know what? I think I should reassign set number to 6 and move everything up. Gladiator should go to 1. No, not name. Okay, wait. Botanists need to go down. Culinarian should go up. There we go. Crafting, fighting, and maybe the fighting actually should go in the middle. I will think about it when the time comes. Meanwhile, we got the rod on. Oh yes, right. Controllers, well, it's not dead. It just lost connection for like half a second and it just decides to forget about it. My first fishing rod. Disciple would like to assign you your first task. You are looking quite formidable. Let's hope you don't scare all the fish away. Now, the first rule of fishing is to hold on to your rod. Take care of your rod, and your rod will take care of you. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you. Since you are here, we're going to start small and they don't come much smaller than anchovies. You will find schools of anchovies swimming around out in Galadion Bay, so you can catch your meager supper without walking 10 yards. I lost connection again. Anchovies are hardly the most cunning fish in the sea, making them an ideal first assignment. Simply bait a hook with some of these lugworms I gave you, dip it in the water and the fish will practically catch themselves. Okay, use bait action and use cast. And then use hook to reel in. Okay, before that, Your fishing log contains invaluable information from holes to fish data. Okay. Okay, now. I assume I can fish in this thing. Okay, wait, we'll try this. Wait, firstly. Hook. Cast. Bait. Okay, so. Okay, so that's basic. So if I do bait. No, this is not where I cast. I assume I can cast here at least. Yes, good. Fishing. Let's take a look at this. After using cast, just sit back and wait, and then you can see the line being tugged and hear it, and then hook. And gathering rate. Okay, it feels a little more like a mini game, but let's try that. Can't see it. I put away my rod. Okay, when do I hook? Ah, I felt it. Okay, so the good thing about controllers, it vibrates as well. I can't help. That's not what I want. I wonder how much buffer time do I have. Okay, anchovy. Oh, I need to catch 5. Okay. So it appears that baits only get used if I hook on the fish. But if I haven't tried failing to reel in one, and I don't plan to find out. Okay, I don't have to be that much of a rush. I kind of took my time with that, and it came out. Yep, okay, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna switch things out. I don't have to keep rebaiting the thing. Yep. This just goes here. Quitting is something I don't really want to do much, so hook. I shall place hook here. I wonder what is my gathering chance. Quite curious to know that. I see that in chat it also says something bites, so that does help. Okay, so one thing about fishing, definitely, it feels a lot slower compared to mining and botany. Botany feels the fastest so far, but this has a bit more interaction. It feels more interesting. So I think I will place fishing at the top of the gathering, even though it's the slowest, and then mining probably the worst of the lot to do, because there's a lot of running around and collecting to do. Botany probably sits in the middle because it's, you know, fast and quick, but it's just click and wait. I Gotta see this. Well, off to repair stuff then. I'm gonna assume this has menders around. Fuel craft supply. This is interesting. What is this? Oh, tooth. Okay, yeah, cool. No, I'm feeling food. Here, independent mender. Yeah, just repair it all. To be fair, it's not that expensive. Back to the docks, I suppose. And back to fishing. Well, this is quite chill actually. Yeah, if you are online, feel free to chat with me while I wait for anchovies to bite. My guess is that after a while, I might be willing to sell fishes cause I might not be using most of them, I don't know. But this might be my way to, well, some guilds at least. Not to riches, but some. Oh yeah, okay, good. I thought it would take a bit longer than that. That's good. Anchovies swim off every shore in Limsa Lominsa, so you can bring them back from anywhere you like, as long as it's not the fishmongers. How would she know whether I bought it from fishmongers anyway? Yeah, chovy. Yeah, chovy. Rare flock of feisty fish you got. Giddy guppy. Careful they don't slip out of sight. Okay. Wabalago. To what do we owe the pleasure? A guild master got to get after the guppies, dividing up the daily druggery, picking up a proper portable, and some such support and service. And who gets after the guild master? We have books to balance, you know. Books you should be balancing. I did my best to balance the books, but the bilge kill bent the bow back, bouncing the whole batch off the boat. That's not what... You know it was just an expression. But that's neither here nor there. As long as you keep at the bit, Dragon, our books will balance themselves. So they got finance problem, huh? Don't let that go to your head, of course. Any beginner can snag some anchovies, but you will need to experiment with different lures and explore new waters if you want to catch the big ones. The fundamentals are fine, but the fun is fishing for new finds. Like my uncle always said, fishing is like philandering. You never know what you catch. Okay, that was a bit adult, but alright. And with those well-spoken words of wisdom, we will leave you to your wows. The next fisher quest will be available from Sisipu upon reaching level 5. But I am level 5, so let's continue on, even though I think it will take more time than usual. Bigger fish to fry. Sisipu got a trowel in mind for you. Let's see what I need first before I forget. So let's go to... recommended gear. Okay, let's see. Leather, I got this. Work glove, I got this. No, wait, half glove, 6. Sure, okay, gloves it is. Oh, that could be because I haven't gotten armory chest, glove, work glove. I have that. Okay, so money it is, tin piece. Okay. I smell that you haven't been neglecting your duties. A commendable attitude. No one ever gotten worse at anything by practicing. No one I know, at least. Not true. If you practice the wrong thing, you get worse. Then again, you can't expect the same old tricks to work with new fish. Big ones don't grow to be that way, chasing everything that wriggles on a hook. To catch the fish you want, you must first know what the fish wants. Only once their price is at stake can you tantalize and tempt your prey to taste the forbidden tackle. Anchovies may be willing to settle for lugworms, but Harbour Herring has a discerning palate that prefers pewbucks. But don't take my word for it. Go and see for yourself. Pick up some pewbucks from Hill over West Hawker Valley and use them to catch 3 local harbour herrings. Like anchovy, they can be caught right outside. Hill pewbucks 3. Okay. In case you got a mind to return to your previous spot, you should know that fish aren't as foolish as most might think. Keep casting your line in the same waters and you'll find that fewer folk will take the bait. Is that true? Or is it just something that... Ooh, interesting. There's a quest for fishermen. I'm gonna try to take this as well. Well, within Dragon, you may have just taken up your rod, but anyone can see you got a keen eye of a fisherman. And I reckon you're going to want to make the eye keener still. Bigger fish, more exotic locales. Aye, that's what you're all sick in it. And it just so happens I can tell you how to find them. You see, the Fisherman's Guild has finished constructing a vast boat equipped for voyages on the high sea. As far as I know, Captain Forgasgill is still looking for a band of fishermen adventurous enough to brave the deepest fishing hole of them all. If you think you got a stone for it, I'm sure he'll be glad to take you on. Okay, cool. Well, not yet at least, maybe the next one. First, let's complete this one and then I will think about completing that later. Fox's Valley. Where's Fox's Valley? And it happened again. Why does it happen that way? No. Thin Hill. What? Well, land? Purchase items, perhaps? Yeah, pewbuck. Let's get like a nice number like 50. Let's be happy with the pewbuck first. And back to fishing. So the trick here is to change out the bait for pewbucks and then cast. And pray that the controller doesn't disconnect while this happens. What was that? 2 exclamation marks? Harbor hearing, okay. Herring. Wait, I saw 2 exclamation marks. Why did... Was one earlier, right? Or was I going crazy? It was one previously, right? Or is it something to do with the levels? I'm not sure. I gotta review the footage later. Coral butterfly, not what I need. Still helps me level up, so I suppose it's a good thing. Yeah, see? 1 exclamation mark. I knew it. I was not crazy. So must be a level thing, I suppose. So 2 exclamation mark is better fish. I did get more EXP from the previous two exclamation mark fish. Wonder is it a size thing? Cloudfish. You know what? I think I can get behind this fishing. Like, this is better than mining. Come on, herring. Herring. So I think while I'm fishing here, I think this is a good time for me to do like my usual shameless plugs for the YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, well, you get to hear them too. So, you know, check out Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation and Everlasting Immortal Firmament at hostednovel.com. That is the novels that I translate over there, and they're available to read for free. And then, you know, the usual, subscribe to the video to the channel if you like my video, and liked and ding the notification bells and whatnot. And there are links to Patreon and affiliate links, book depository, even my merch down there if you like to get some of them as a means of supporting me. So like some of the merch will include t-shirts like the one I'm wearing right now. So as you can see, there's a DragonInWhite sort of picture here and one big one on the back, which is a bit hard to show. Yeah, there you go. You know, nice big DragonInWhite logo at the back. No, not logo, but profile picture. So that is me. Ha! And yeah. Okay, woo! The fish. Oh, it appears that size does determine the experience. Oh no, that is because it's high quality. I see. Mooching? What is mooching? I'm not gonna kiss a fish. That's what mooching is, isn't it? Oh, it matters not. You know what? I think I want to catch another harbor herring just because that one is high quality and I don't want to use that. Maybe I want to sell it. Oh, you know what? I need to double check that. Maybe there's a chance whereby it's just pointless. Harbor herring. There we go. Okay, now let's see. Sales price of harbor herring. 2 gills. And I believe I spent 2 gills on the bait. Next, not worth it. Totally not worth it. 1 gill, 1 gill, 1 gill. 1 gill. Darn it. Well, fishing is not as lucrative as I thought it to be then. Wait, what? Why are you not letting me in? Oh, there. Whoops. My bad. Bring me 3 Harbor Hearing Dragon. This will test both your ability to use pillbox as bait and your ability to count. There is nothing better than salted harbor herring, save perhaps for fried harbor herring. Grilled? No, definitely salted. You know, in the yesteryears of my youth, I used to use every fish I yanked out to yield a bigger one. A good gamble until the game got gargantuan. I guess I got greedy. Where did you... Well, sometimes it's best to throw back the big ones. Goodness, what's a good master got to do to garner a grain of gratitude? Acting respectable would be a start. Respectable? I sailed the seas and snared everything that swam in them. And that would be an accomplishment if by everything that swam in them you meant fish and not lady divers. All you ever brought back were stories about carousing with trollops. But chauvinism is just a red herring. The harbor herring are what's important, namely the lesson of thinking from the perspective of fish when selecting bait. In that regard, I can say you truly have the mind of a fish, so here's a treat. Some of it might seem like gibberish at first, but as you make observation and jot down notes, eventually, all of it will be gibberish. Well, take some time to study up, be careful not to fry your fish brain, you will need it for your next lesson. Fish logs, the chronicle of experiences as a fisher, peruse the fish guide for fishing location and fishing data to reflect upon your accomplishment by reviewing your records. Okay. I got new rod. Oh, good. I got new tackle. Was it tackle or bait? Tackle. Bait. What's the difference? Not sure. I know the difference between bait and lure. Okay, and I think that's all the time we have for fishing today. A bit sad, I'm actually starting to enjoy fishing. But we'll see. Thought, okay, my inventory is starting to get a little out of hand. I'm gonna have to sell some things. Okay, so that's it for the video part for YouTube, but we are continuing on the stream. So for those on YouTube, I'll see you guys next time. So ciao guys. Alright, welcome back everyone. This is DragonInWhite here, and we are continuing on our stream with Final Fantasy XIV. And today, this is going to be the last episode in this set of stream. And today our plan is to... Ooh, why is everything crashing? Well, not the computer. But today the plan here is going to be focused on getting one of the combat class, although not pure combat per se, but more of a healer class. So we're going to go to Limsa, not Limsa, we're going to go to Grenadier to get the class. So passage to Grenadier. So speaking of free companies, we have thoughts of starting up a free company for between the 3 of us, and maybe some of you viewers can be welcome to join as well. And back to... Oh no, why did I do? Why? Why? I made a mistake. I could teleport to Grenadier for free. Oh. No, that's 120 gills gone. Oh well. Okay, so let us get out. I feel so sad. Could have saved me a bit of money there. Okay, Okay, now we gotta find the Conjurer's location. Well, I see someone just came in. Welcome to the stream. We're actually kind of just gonna continue on for another half an hour or so. But you know, do feel free to chat with us while we are in here. Internet Conjurer skill. Serpent officer. That's not the one I want. Okay. So Conjurer's Guild. Is this here? Yeah, it is here. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to... Sorry, I kind of got plans for a free company already. It'll take us a while, but plans are still plans. Ooh, this looks nice. A little bright and dark in certain areas. Ooh. Okay, Madel. Well met, adventurer. You are come to Steelgate Fane, home of Conjurer's Guild, the English. You are come. You have come. I wonder if this is on purpose or is it a translation issue? Or am I just wrong? I'm not sure. We conjurers harness the power of earth, wind, and water that abound in nature, and thereby weave spell of healing and protection. Ever do we seek noble souls to initiate into our mysteries? Might you be such a soul, come to join the guild? Yeah. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless amalgamation of spells and charm, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, elementals would not suffer man's presence in the 12th wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Galmora. But their desire to settle in the 12th woods continued to burn fiercely. Time and time again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Out reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears suddenly succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in the 12th wood, and it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. As for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearing will go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature, and thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers will go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. Did I just read that? And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjuring. If you have a mind to walk a path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. It will be my pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Pray, speak with me again when you are ready. Okay. So one thing to be ready for is having the controller to click. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Yep. That is well, I shall introduce you to our guild master. Brother is Sumiyan. Brother Sumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a healer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Is he an aura? Greetings, adventurer. No, he's too short to be one. Okay. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Steelgate Fane. I am Brother Isumiyan, the master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I will impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray, attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers also are capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction. Conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Perhaps that was too much to grasp upon one single hearing. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the wills of the elemental and the 12 woods alike. Can you make this vow? In game? Yeah. I knew your answers here. Your lips had parted. Your lips. Okay. Yet I am no less prepared to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. If you would be so kind as to lend me your hunting log, I shall add to it the names of such creatures that will pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present to you this cane. Though it may be old and weathered, it will serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of the conjurer. Take up your cane, dragon, and present yourself to me once more. I will assign to you your first task as a conjurer of the Steelgate's Fane. Yay! One more class! Okay, so starting to run out of space, but recommended gear, equip, add a new set. I'm going to set this as 2. Oh. Okay, so that's a swap system, okay. Is there a faster way to do this? Usually it needs to go up to the very top. Okay. That will do, and then Cube Master. I wish to assign you your first task as Conjurer as Steelgate Fane. The part of Conjurer becomes you, Dragon. Without further ado, I shall assign you your first task as a Conjurer of Steelgate Fane. Just beyond these gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguas. I will have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were as a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own. These creatures have become a burden to the 12th wood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, dragon, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Okay? So what's this? Stone. Okay? So let's see. Central Shroud. Yep, let's go to Central Shroud for this.